Hello Taurus, welcome back to your weekly reading. Okay, what is currently on Taurus's mind? What are the current feelings and emotions for Taurus? Okay, so there is a certain relationship, a prominent relationship in your life right now. Ooh. That may not be going too well, Taurus. This might be a marriage, or this might be, it could be any relationship. It could be a relationship between two family members, or a group of family members. Well, this could be a marriage. There's definitely a stronger male energy, earth sign, that's involved. Oh, no, that's a relationship. Two of Cups. So this could be, yeah, a marriage, actually. This Two of Cups also usually means contract, too, so. So there's a marriage that is having definitely some major troubles right now. Like not a happy home right now. And Taurus, I feel like you want nothing more than to have a happy home and to be you know, emotionally content. I feel like that's what you intended when getting into this relationship or this marriage with this person, and maybe it was going well, but it's definitely taken a turn for the worse as of late. I'm seeing someone having a lot of sleepless nights. Yep, secrets. Secrets, things being held from one party. There could be a situation where someone is spending money or withholding money from one partner and using it for something, or using it on someone else. And I feel like, Taurus, you might have known that this was going on, but you've kept it to yourself, and you were kind of like deciding what you were gonna do, like, once you found out this information. I'm seeing like someone checking someone's credit card statement, or like a statement, like a checking account statement or things like that, and then you found someone might have been spending some money on something, or you might have found like some like suspicious withdrawals of money, like large withdrawals of money, something along those lines. Okay, so what is the obstacle for the week ahead for Taurus? Okay, Three of Pentacles. So I feel like just keeping overall stableness within your home. There might be children involved if this is a married couple. Like you might be dealing with this between you, like, you know, someone's partner, but not letting the children know what's going on. So there might be like a sense of trying to keep it all together for the sake of the children. Ooh, Justice. Alright, so someone might be asking for a divorce, or thinking about asking for a divorce, possibly. I'm getting someone giving someone else an ultimatum. The Ten of Cups. Yeah, someone deciding what is the healthiest way to go with the situation. That's going to benefit their children the most, or what's going to keep their children the happiest that they can possibly be, even if that does mean separating or maybe co-parenting. So let's clarify. Yeah, so it's like definitely finding a way to deal with this while keeping the children happy. Someone might be contemplating on whether or not to stay in the home that they're in right now, or to leave and maybe move into a different home with their children. Yeah, so that could be an obstacle for you this week, Taurus. Just thinking about what's going to be the next move, as far as if you're going to move, when you're going to move, where you're going to move, and how you're going to like take the next step with this possible separation from this partner. What's next for Taurus in the situation? What's next for Taurus in the situation? Okay, so I'm seeing that there's going to be like a cut or a disconnect of communication. This is what this is telling me. I'm seeing two people I'm seeing the male or the masculine energy kind of focusing on self-serving, like putting their energy towards whatever self-serving situation that they were involved in, or kind of just looking out for themselves, or trying to like make themselves feel okay while this is happening. And then I'm seeing a more feminine energy kind of really looking deep within herself, as well as like maybe where something went wrong, maybe what could have changed that could have avoided this outcome, or just really thinking deeply about this whole union and this whole dynamic, like where it started, how it, you know, progressed, and where it is now, kind of. I am seeing possibly someone has a son. There might be, if someone does have a son, it's possible that the child may become curious, or like notice that maybe you and your partner are not speaking the same, or like the dynamic between you two have changed. Like I'm seeing that the son might notice a little bit. Children are very curious and they do pick up on energy, so you know, things like that happen. Then you got 9 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. So it's possible that if there is a child involved, once the child like kind of picks up on what's going on, it might be a little bit more difficult to make the decision on whether to go left or right with the situation, because now you have to, you know, really include the child and everything, which happens eventually, you know, because like I said, children are very intuitive, like they are very curious and they do pick up on things. Like, do not underestimate children. They notice everything, like they're literally sponges. Yeah. So just the Hermit and 3 of Wands. So just like I said, contemplating on whether to go left or right, what direction you want to go in, dealing with this possible separation. Taurus, I want to encourage you to just take a second to, because I'm like with the High Priestess, there definitely is there's going to be a lot of like mental, like going back and forth and just like really digging deep on the memories. Don't blame yourself, Taurus. Don't blame yourself, okay? These things happen. Everything happens for a reason. There's, you know, everything happens for a reason. If something has ran its course, then it's ran its course. It's done what it's supposed to do in your life. You know, whether that be good or bad. Sometimes you just can't avoid endings. But if it's possible, try not to let things really like hit you super deep. I know this, if this really is a marriage, especially if it was like a long-term marriage with a child, I know it's gonna like be hitting you kind of deep. Maybe like I'm getting like a stabbing motion. Kind of just take a deep breath and kind of just let the emotions flow over you, or yeah, you have to let the emotions flow over you. Like kind of like don't grip the emotions so hard. Kind of just breathe deeply and just let them flow. If you have to cry, don't hold it in, because I'm seeing like someone just holding everything in and just thinking, like overthinking, overanalyzing. If you definitely, I'm like getting the energy of like someone needing to like maybe even scream, like someone wanting to scream. If you need to cry hysterically, like find a place where you can like cry hysterically for like a good half an hour, because it's important to let that energy and let that emotion out of you, because you don't want to keep it locked in, because that's going to do nothing but bring your vibration lower, bring your energy down lower, which is going to elongate the situation longer than it needs to be, and it's going to make it more difficult for yourself. Okay, Taurus? Okay, so let's get some closing advice for Taurus in this reading. An outcome, advice for Taurus in this reading. Perfect timing. So, like I said, it's like the same thing with like everything happens for a reason. Like, I know you might not be able to see it now while you're going through it, but who knows, a couple years down the line, you might realize that this person was, you know, they had a time slot in your life. They were supposed to enter at this point, this, that, and the third was supposed to happen, and then it was supposed to end. It's like you might not see it now, but it's possible in the future you might. You gotta ask your angels. So if there is any family members, friends around that you can lean on during this time, definitely encourage you to do that, Taurus. You got a year from now. So it's possible that a year from now, everything will come back into place with you. Like, you might be a lot more settled. If there is a contractual like divorce papers, those divorce papers might be settled in exactly 1 year. Oop. Not the right time. So I feel like this is just saying like the situation ran its course, and it was just the time for this to happen, for this to end. Ooh. And it's up to you. So Taurus, keep in mind that although it might seem like things are out of control, like, you are the one that's actually in control of the situation. Like, if you look at it from an outside point, you're the one that's controlling the outcome to this. So keep that in mind, Taurus, all right? If this resonates with you, please subscribe. I upload new readings once a week. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you in my next one.